So I bought another one of these Kramer Baretta Specials. Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. So I did go ahead and get another one of these Kramer Baretta Specials. Like I pretty much said I would in the quick look video I did for the Candy Blue in there. I'll put a link to that video, down below as well. That, quick look video on the Candy Blue Baretta there is probably a little more in depth than this video is going to be. But like I said in that video, when I got the Candy Blue one, I was so blown away by just how good the guitar was for the money that I pretty much probably, knew that I was going to probably get another one. I really dug the purple color, real 80s. I did go ahead and put this, Day of the Dead, artwork here on it, which I think made it look even a little more 80s, and I kind of dig that. So, but happy to report that like that one, the quality of this one is every bit as good as that one. Like I had mentioned in that video, the fretwork on these guitars, now, so I'm 2 for 2, mind you, but the fretwork on these guitars is spectacular. There's no fret sprout at all. The frets are level. I did have to do a little bit of, fret polishing on that one because the frets were, a little gritty, like I mentioned in the video. This one, not so much. They were a little gritty, not nearly as bad as the blue one. You know, I did go ahead and do a little fret polish on this one, like I do on, you know, on all new guitars when I get them. And this one, it really plays just as good and sounds just as good as that one does. You know, I'll say it again, like I said in that video, for 179 bucks, these guitars really punch way above their weight. The Alnico 5, you know, humbucker here that comes stock is a pretty decent pickup. If you're looking for, you know, hard rock, you know, 80s rock kind of sounds, I don't think you'll necessarily have to change this humbucker out unless you just really want to. I initially thought I would, you know, when I got that one, like I said, but I'm going to leave these humbuckers in both these guitars and just, you know, play them as it is. Now, I did do the same modifications to this one as I did to the Candy Blue one, which was locking tuners. I replaced the stock nut with a black tusk nut from Graphtec. Definitely think the nut, you know, for, what are they, $9-10 is definitely a worthwhile you know, upgrade. It's not a drop-in perfect fit. You know, you do have to do some sanding on it, but the fret slots are actually pretty decent. You might not, you know, really have to do any work to the actual slots. And then I did put one of the Mojo Tone vintage taper volume pots in this one, because the volume pot that comes stock, like I mentioned in that video, I thought it was the pot, but actually I think what it is that makes the volume pot just not all that great is they put a treble bleed cap on the pot. And I had read, after I bought that one, I had read that if you just snip that cap off, that the volume pot will then actually, you know, turn the guitar down, you know, more gradually. Because what the initial problem was is the pot was basically the same until you got real low and then it just went off. So there wasn't, you know, a gradual volume decrease. After I did a test on this one, I snipped the, you know, that cap just off, and the volume pot did improve. But I still, you know, believe for $6, the Mojo Tone vintage taper volume pot is a definite, you know, worthwhile upgrade. It's a simple fix, you know. So since I had one, I went ahead and threw that in there. And then that's really about it. You know, like I said, the locking tuners, I think, you know, will help on this. Now, I did set this bridge up just like that one. I just, you know, up against the body. I don't use this as a tremolo guitar. And, you know, like I mentioned in that video, I think with these kind of headstocks where the strings have that wide of a spread, using a tremolo is probably just asking for some, you know, tuning woes. But using these guitars as hardtails, you know, with the new tusk nut in there, tuning is really good on these guitars. Okay, guys, so this one is going to sound basically, you know, the same as the blue one, because I did the exact same, you know, modifications on this one that I had, you know, done on that one. But just for the heck of it, we'll go ahead and do, you know, some tone samples for you anyway. We'll do the same riff that we always do. And this one is starting off on the Boogie Triple Crown amp. Okay, guys, this is the Morgan AC20 amp. Okay, this is the Friedman Dirty Shirley. Okay, guys, this is a profile of my Milkman Kramer amp. All right, guys, and finally, for a lot of distortion, this is the Rev Generator amp. So that's about it for this, you know, even quicker look on the purple Kramer Baretta, guys. You know, like I said, the video I did for the Candy Blue one's a little more in depth, so, you know, you can watch that one to get, you know, all my thoughts on these guitars. But just wanted to show that I did get a second one, and, you know, very happy to report that the quality of this one is every bit as good as that one. So, you know, your mileage may vary, like I've said. You know, people out there may get one of these and it be a lemon or just, you know, be a piece of junk. But I'm 2 for 2 on these guitars right now, and as much fun as I'm having playing these, especially in, you know, the 80s project, you know, that I'm doing. I wouldn't be 100% shocked if I ended up with another one of these. I don't really care for the ruby red color that, you know, is the other color these come in. I believe it's going to be too close to some of the other guitars that I have. But if I can find one of the white or black, you know, the older versions of these that have the rosewood fretboard, you know, I'd be interested in maybe grabbing one of those. So gang, as of the making of this video, the purple one is in stock at both Guitar Center and Musician's Friend. It's the only one of, you know, of the line that does seem to be in stock. And so, you know, if you are interested in one of these, if you're okay with the purple one, you better jump on out. These really seem to not be in stock at most places right now, and I think it's probably a combination of, you know, the holiday season being here, and then, you know, of course, COVID also. But you know, if you are interested in one of these and can live with the purple, like I said, as of right now, they are available. So guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.